see me. You, Charles? Oh, it's kick! Alright, so actually thinking about it, I can't think this pot would be a good idea to take with us. We need to light this torch, though. I'm going to move the pot outside. Because if we're going to realistically try to play this a little bit more like a survival game, we need to, get some stuff figured out. Kind of thinking, if we can do the tip of this island in ZAD 3, the little tip, it might actually be realistic. Put this pot right here, though. And see what we can collect. Basically need to get started. I need to get a bigger bag. Now, I got a sewing kit. If I kill a couple of puppets, I can make a bigger bag. So I think that's the main goal here. Some stuff going. So town be a good source of things. Maybe even put together a vehicle here. It depends what we have. Christmas bulb. Ooh, meat cleaver. Take that with us for now. It's good quality too. Is my character overheated? Oh, he is slightly overheated. So let's take off gloves. Do need to get a gun going because as soon as the puppets start spawning in, I'm kind of in trouble. Not the puppets, the NPCs. Flour. Some food. Be nice to come across a flashlight too. Ooh, look, a proper military jacket. That's probably better than the hiking jacket, eh? Who carries 5? Oh, it's the same thing. But I can craft the bird camel jacket with that. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going backwards now or I'm kind of going backwards, right? So where I need to go would be kind of get a little confusing here. Or slippers, so none of this stuff is any good to me. I think I have to go this way. Let's check and see if there's any boats down. Because a boat would open up the door for us. Especially if I could get an inflatable boat. Because it's like, there's gas down there. That's gas down there. That'll open it up so we can do so much stuff. Hey, Aunt Claire. But it would open it up. If we could get a boat, that would open up so much. He's gonna just drown, is he? We need him for his skin. Cut him up for his skin. It's gonna make a bigger bag. And a meat cleaver too. Oh wait, we were gonna make armor, weren't we? That's what we're actually gonna do, is making armor. I feel like he died, but oh, there he is. A couple of other zombies around. There's one right up there. Dude. He has a really big backpack. Shit. Can I creep up on him? That's the one that has the big backpack. I didn't ever see them running before. Like, just walking. I only ever seen them running. Got him. Oh, no, I need to be able to search that guy. Where did he go to? Maybe he's right there. Shit. Damn. Oh, this is bad. I want to search him. How did he not die? Well, this is bad. This is extremely bad. I don't know why they're not dying, though. That's one thing. How many arrows are they going to take? Send us to Tyrone. Yeah, I know, right? Look how many arrows they're taking, dude. That's crazy. Hope he didn't despawn. I gotta get down there. Okay, now we gotta search this guy over here. Look, it's the backpack guy. Look. And he wasn't running away. Dude. Have you ever seen that before? Normally they're running away. This guy was literally, I seen him walking. I was being stealthy. And he was walking up the hill. Isn't that crazy? I've never seen that happen before. I've always seen them just running away full tilt. That's another guy down here. Shot so many arrows. Lucky I got to this, like, kind of a veteran move, really. So this guy gave me bolts, air pump. It's like random stuff. It would have been kind of nice if he would have given me a gun, but, you know, I still don't have one. But, I mean, you could argue that's kind of a good thing in this game, right? Keeps it, yeah, that's a lot of puppets, hey? There we go. I'll just craft the armor. We're going to be heavy. Definitely going to be heavy. How heavy are we? Not too bad. 7.5k over. Maybe I'll build that tent to live out of. I just gotta put walls around. That's all. I was kind of hoping I would come across. We'll go across the beach actually, because I was kind of hoping to come across one of those boats. So I can find a boat, then I can just need a boat, like a pump, and I can bring it in with me, right? But I'll probably build like a lean-to structure or something. Oh, there's lightweight out there. Is that a... Oh, so that's a lighthouse or something. I think there's docks down this way. Yeah, there's docks. So we'll take our time to get to the docks. Try to avoid some people if we can. I should have took the... What was that? So that light came on? Off. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, I hear something. Oh, sh... Where'd they come in from nowhere? Wow. Thus ends the adventure. Wow. So I heard that sound, guys. So that's partially my problem. I didn't recognize the sound. It was the sound of the crossbow bolts zip, zip, zip past me. God. Where'd it put me to on the other side? It's funny, like when life gives you lemons, right? They just cut them and drip them in your eyeballs. Oh, dude, is that a surfboard? It is a wakeboard. Look. I should make a spear right quick. Sorry. I feel like... Was I this far? Oh, look, here's my stuff right here. Look. Here's my body. Did they loot me? They should loot me. Oh, you crooked jumping giants! I think I need to craft a bow and stuff. Worst part is like, if it was a player and you got close to them, they'll find it really hard to hit you with a bow and arrow. But it seems like the NPCs, if they have distance, it does, like, if they're close, it doesn't matter. It's almost like it's easier shot for them. These guys got guns. Fuck me. It's another set. But are the original guys still here? Or is that 2 sets? Here's my gear. Oh, one guy's dead. Oh, that's my other body. Oh, really? You can see him. Dead again. There's a town right here, Bravo 4. There's a bunker up top. We're going to try to hit that. So, anyway, rest in peace, all my other stuff. Maybe I should just make the spear right away, hey? Supposed to work, and how it was working before. I know some of it is we need to, as veteran players, need to let go of how it was and just look at how it is. You know, still, that portable stove would be nice to have if I could carry it with that's fine. And it's something, like I said, we need to all, as a group, need to kind of dial it back a little bit and realize the game changes, right? It can change. Yeah, I know. Anyway, with that being said, guys, let's keep rolling with it and see what we can do on this side of the islands. Sometimes it sucks being stuck down in the Z region because there's only so many things you can do without crossing that big giant bridge. But at least up here, there's just so many other places you can go. This is a new building. I don't know if I've ever been in this building before. Rubber bands. I almost make a sword. Should I make a sword? What do I need to make a sword? Like level 1 archery? Like, I guess, here's another point, guys. Level 1 archery, I'm not even hitting all my shots. But those guys can hit you no problem. They didn't have level 1 archery. Oh, here we go. Firefighter pants. Gives us something. That'd be nice. Oh, someone's random box. With skins and cards. And rope. And duct tape. Oh, jacket. Gives a bit more space. Just remember to go back for it, yeah. Well, I wanted to go up to that bunker, right? So I gotta pass it. That's at least what I have in my head. I think, like I said, for me, though, truly, for me to really get... There we go. There's our thread. for me to really get back into the game, I think I think I need a new map. Honestly, I really do. I think I need a new map because like even here, I'm thinking, like, oh, I'll live right here and da da da. No, because I know where everything is and blah. Ooh, a pot. I swear, there's always thread in that part of the particular house. Oh, maybe. Maybe it wasn't actually thread. Maybe my character is just too drunk to realize it was actually not thread. Yeah, I know. You realize it's not enough or whatever. I say the same thing about a new map, but I also know that I've kind of invested my time in the game, moved on. I mean, it's fair. That's fair. I just don't know of any other game that has all the things. Like, I wish this game had more things, if that makes any sense. You know, like I wish it had like, you know, the workbench stuff. I wish it had bosses. You can actually go kill bosses and stuff. Here you go. There's my pantyhose. My pantyhose. If I take my pantyhose off, I got my little shorties. My shorty shorts. I need to make a bigger backpack though, hey? See what happens. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Is the fire helmet, does that actually do anything now? Maybe I should wear it anyway, hey? Just to, with hopes it does something. So I'm actually going to go to this next town to see if I get any nails. And if I get nails, then we'll go back and we'll make a sword. I get it for a balancing perspective. You might not want to have that there, but anyway, it sucks. Or should I make a crossbow? What do you guys think? How do you make... Oh, shit. What's this guy have in his hand? All right, so this is daytime NPCs. These guys, I feel pretty confident I can take on. Because I can see them. And they have spears. Except I'm missing. Shut up. Well, he no-sold that one. How you doing, Black Ice? You've been doing a lot of... Oh, Tyrone shoelaces. But if you gave the NPCs something unique, even to something like, you see how excited I was for a second, even though it meant nothing. So excited to be able to get a 30-pound bow instead of a 35 or a 20. It was unique to killing the NPC. So you're like, oh, you know what? Hey guys, what are you doing tonight? Well, I'm going to go to the nuclear zone. So, well, I'm going to go to a bunker. I'm going to do. No. The conversation changes. Oh, I'm going to go to XYZ town because that town has level 1 NPCs, and level 1 NPCs are the only way to get the golden dildo spear. Right? So like, oh, and then it's unique. It's the only way to get it, right? That kind of thing. Or, you know, you go to XYZ bunker and it's the only way to get the whatever, Scarl, because you got to kill this one enemy to get the Scarl or whatever, right? I don't know, guys. I just say things and hope someone's listening to me and then say, yeah, that's a good idea. Dude, how many arrows does he take? He's a porcupine. All right, so we got some nails. I was really hoping to find dude, this building is so sad. This building, we used to live in this building. We had so many crazy I had like a tower that went up to the clouds. Well, not that far, but it went up a long ways. And we used to get sniped from up there. It was like this big old battle stuff. We used to always own this down. It was so much fun. Oh, the memories. I don't know why you can't build around this stuff though. Oh, okay. How many axes do we need? Well, I don't know. Tomahawk seems pretty cool. You could throw it, and it makes sparks. So, yeah, I get what you're saying. We got so many different items. Do you really need another one? Like how many spears? Well, how many? You know, I guess the way I look at it is different levels on stuff, right? So if we got crafting axes, well, you're kind of right though. We do have a few axes, don't we? If we go to melee, no, sorry, melee weapons. So we got a stone axe. We'll call that tier 1. A big stone axe is tier 2. Yeah, there is a lot of axes, isn't it? Improvised hatchet, metal axe, and improvised tomahawk. You know what, though, would make sense? Like, and I think this would convince you, though. Oh, and that's right. There's a military one, too, isn't there? Military tomahawk actually does more player damage than the others, something I've noticed. Oh, cool. Um, they should just make this simple. I don't know why they don't do that. Because this would answer your question right now where you say it's stupid. Why do we need another axe? Because if they just simply did this, just watch, just watch, just watch. I'm just going to type an axe for the sake of axe, just for the sake of these 3 axes. So easy, right? We said tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, okay? But all you got to do is say stone axe does 2 to 4 damage. Big stone axe does 5 to 7 damage. Metal axe does 7 to 11 damage. That's all you got to do. That answers the question. Why do we need more axes? Well, why do we have a million axes in any other RPG that are out there, right? Because there's always step ups from them. So at least this way, you can start off with the basic one and you actually know it makes a difference instead of all this guesswork. Like we make assumptions. Oh, it's like a regular wooden arrow is not as good as a stone arrow, which is not as good as a metal arrow, which is not as good as a carbon arrow, which is not as good as a broadhead carbon arrow versus not as good at, you know what I mean? But we don't really know that unless we test it. And even that's not perfect because half the time there's other things in play. Like where did you hit the thing? You know, like where, like if you hit the person in the leg versus in the heart versus in the head, like we really don't know for sure with a lot of this testing stuff that people are doing. I wish the devs just come out and just say, this is what they are. Call it a day. I think the answer is because they don't want to be stuck to their word and keep changing and be noticed that they keep changing because we know they keep changing things all the time, right? They're constantly changing things. So we know that happens. Um, but I just think they should just, at this point, it's 1.0, just put it out there, make it easy. I think that would help sell copies. Like a lot of people understand that concept of numbers. You know what I mean? I'm sure all of you guys played a game, an RPG or whatever, where it told you literally either did 2 to 4 damage or literally says does 5 damage. Like literally says what it does. And this, it doesn't tell you at all. It just says, oh, it's a magical axe that does magical things. Like it doesn't say that at all. No. I so agree with that. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not definitive. Next, I need a diamond axe and armor. But you know what? I know you're joking about that 4K, but at the same time, they could do that, right? Not diamond. Well, they could, I guess. But like the next patch, when they introduce it, we're slotting in a diamond axe that fits right between the flint axe and the bone axe, like, or whatever. Like, I'm just making stuff up, but if they did that, people would understand, oh, okay, that's cool. I understand that. There's something in between now, you know? But right now, it's like every time you add a whatever, you're just like, okay, how does that fit? I know some people are like, well, that's part of the fun to try to figure out how it fits, but doesn't it go off your stats? Well, you could have multipliers, right? You could have base damage. Again, doesn't have to be base damage 2 to 4, but then your melee skill, zero skill, gives you +0. Basic skill gives you +1, right? So it gives you +1 to all axes or all swords or all like melee, right? And then you got medium is +2 or whatever. And then you could have multipliers and stuff on that. I think people would dig it. As long as it didn't go too crazy, people would really dig that stuff. Brenner should be a mech suit. Brenner should be a loot pinata. I've been saying this since day one. Brenner should be a loot pinata. Like it should be a thing where we all get together. We got to go down and kill Brenner. Brenner explodes. And I know they went back. Oh, it's unique because Brenner is the only one guy and blah, blah, blah. It's like, come on. It's a video game. Let us make him explode. The moment they add a puppet with a range attack, I'm cooked. Well, I mean, they can do a lot of stuff with the puppet idea. I mean, they'd already talked about like the Spider Queen and the cannibals and all that stuff. But while they're already making these weird things, they could You could make. Like, I don't know if you guys seen Stranger Things. Not to bring that up for spoilers and stuff. So try not to say those kind of things in case people haven't watched it. But the demon dogs or demo dogs or whatever, like they're basically dogs with the like, so basically like an alien or like a mutant kind of dog thing or whatever. Like I think that would be cool. Hey, greetings, Bear Grylls from Switzerland. The moment they add a puppet with a range attack, unquote. I mean, honest, I think that'd be kind of fun. I would rather that. I would rather them delete the NPCs, right? Or change the NPCs to not be like, make them freaking androids and have them like a higher tier, not with a bow and arrow necessarily. I mean, you could have them with a bow and arrow, I guess, but, just be a harder tier. I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with going into some of these bunkers, and then when you get down to the belly where all the kill boxes to and all the best loot and stuff, it opens up as a big plant thing. Big plant thing you gotta kill and stuff. But it's a lot of stuff we could do. Mechs can't see you when you're in bushes. Thanks for the pro tip. Can I get in here without this? Shoot. That's the old-fashioned mech. Oh! Whoa. I forgot about you, my friend. Whew. Oh my. Whoa, he didn't go down. How many arrows did these guys take? So I shoot him in the legs. Does that slow him? Yes, it does. I like this feature. So now I can kind of shoot them in the head as they go. As a new player. Like I said, I'm trying to play this as a new player. I shouldn't be dying, like I said, as a veteran player like I did, but clearly it's still a thing. Hey, would you get over your arrows to the knees, Situs? There's arrows still in your knees. He did not respect the arrows to the knees. Whew. Dude, what is he doing over there? Just gonna blow up or what? I don't know. Like I said, I haven't heard that in a hot minute. I haven't played Builder's Survival Knife. Does anybody know? Has anybody tested the military survival knife versus the Bushman? Is it better than the Bushman for fighting? Pew pew. I have not played. Well, apparently, we're just gonna have 2 military survival knives. We'll just throw them now. How many shots to the head does he take? Cheerios, rough. Cheerios, rough. I love turtles. Was my point. You said that before, or you thought the things are causing... I mean, that's cool if it's true. I don't know if it is, but... It would be cool. It would be cool if it's true. Basic archery. Dude, it used up all my freaking things. That's a lot of arrows he used up. So out of this bunker, what did we get was any good? Military tomahawk. There's a couple things I guess we could kind of head down to sell. Oh, Jesus. Another campy backpack. What are you supposed to do with that? You know? So maybe what I'm saying doesn't make any sense at all. But I'm just kind of wondering, like, where is that line? There has to be a line somewhere. Because otherwise, they'll learn themselves out of a game, you know? Oh, pull it back. That, my friends, is bullshit. Did you see what happened then? Open the door and then they spawned at me? Like, that's not cool. They should be in the bunker already walking around. Like, that does not make sense. Like, yes, I could have turned around and ran behind the thing and let them fight the zombies and then I'd run in or whatever. But I'm like, no. Not doing it.